You are live.
We're live. Whoa. All right, you guys. You're going to hear possibly a little bit of an echo. If you do, let us know. We need all the feedback we can get because we are trying, as you can see, a unique new setup that is kind of still in morphine phase right now. We're just kind of working with what we have available that works, and we're dealing with things from not having earbuds or headphones to quiet our phones to the fact that phones and StreamYard and stuff, I don't know, it's a whole kit and caboodle, but we are very excited because a lot of this new stuff is a result of just some exciting changes coming to Rainbow Live as well as to the upcoming box break that Casey is going to be hosting. So very excited about that. And you know, the perk to this with the Rainbow Live HQ is that you get to see our beautiful mugs. We look great. And we're going to show off just a ton of product today.
And we saw Amanda coming from far away.
I forgot these. Yep. Correspondent Amanda has other stuff to show as well. So we are loaded to bear with goodies today. But I guess we should probably just kick off the show formally. Everybody, it's Rainbow Live. It's your boy Johnny 5 and of course your boy. He's so mysterious. Casey the Illusionist. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 5:38 right now. We've been troubleshooting this for about 39 minutes.
Right.
But
should we turn on the Rainbow Live on our phone?
As long as it's muted and you're the only one with the phone. Yeah.
Yes.
So, all right. But we're kind of taking this for a test drive here. So, Chad, we see you popping through here saying, "Hey, Rainbow Crew," and we say howdy back to you. So, thank you. Cool. Boom. Clicking on this is interesting, by the way. Yeah. But without further ado, we're gonna, of course, keep some semblance of tradition here, minus all the jumps in technology and everything else today. And we're gonna let Casey talk to us about some new product that came in the door.
All right. So starting with what came in today, I should bring over what came in Friday, but I forgot. Oh, well, we'll do that next time. Anyway, we got some Donruss Optic 2022 for those of you that are big baseball fans. And also for the big baseball fans, let's put this up here.
Baseball.
We got Heritage High Number. So those of you that love that Heritage, but you wanted the high number to come in instead of the minor leagues, here's your high number. Don't ask what that means. I don't know because I'm not a baseball collector. I collect. Well, I do collect baseball, but only certain players. So anyway, also to basically get a little bit of a note on, we are closing our box break that we have been advertising. It's 3 boxes of Donruss Elite and a box of the mini helmet, and it's an autographed mini helmet for those of you that have been hesitant in getting in because you're like, oh, I don't want a regular mini helmet. No, it's an autographed mini helmet. It has a COA and everything. But anyway, that box break, we're going to be closing the sign up here tonight at 7 o'clock. So those of you that still want to get in on it, it's $35 a spot. And so we still have a couple spots still available. So get them fast. And so those of you that that are already a part of it, just to let you know, as a reminder, I did call you guys earlier. Since we are closing tonight, we're going to do the randomize which team you get tonight at 7 as soon as it closes. And then the actual box break is going to be Saturday at 4 o'clock. So those of you that want to be here live, it'll be Saturday at 4 o'clock.
Boom.
So, and we do have all the information for those of you that are not from here and are far away. Like one of our customers that has 2 spots. We'll be mailing his to him because he was so awesome to buy a spot on our website. So, and so that's it for sports. I guess I can turn it over to John to show what Amanda brought over to show everybody.
Before I jump into that, too, one other reminder just about these streams is with our new platform, we are actually sending not only to Facebook, which is what we used to do, but we are also going to our YouTube channel and our Twitter page. So we had some people kind of mention hey, I'm not on Facebook, so how can I follow along? So if you guys ever hear that question and you normally tune on Facebook, let them know there's choices out there. We also do have our YouTube channel and then also our Twitter account too that we're streaming to for Rainbow Lives going forward, for box breaks, etc. So we'll have a lot more content coming your way, and we are so excited. So it'll be fun. From non-sports side, so I am representing House of Amanda right now. First of all, we have this trading card game. It's called One Piece, and it just released last week, I believe, last Friday. Yeah. And I'm still getting used to holding these bad boys up. These are the starter decks. They're numbered 1, 2, 3 in blue, and 4 in a lovely hue of purple. 1, 2, 3, 4. These cuties are hanging out here, ready to be purchased and to join your collection or to start your new journey. In addition to that, we have the Romance Dawn One Piece booster box. So we have it by the box, or you can buy it by pack if you want to just wet your whistle, try a pack out, see how you feel about it. Another system that's kind of new to our store, Soulforge Fusion. We have 2 products here. First of all, we have the starter kit, looking sharp, and we have the booster kit. So again, that is Soulforge Fusion. These are going to be hanging out by the Yu-Gi-Oh products, so kind of above the showcase comics there. If you have any questions, feel free to just let staff know, and we'll help you out. Boom. 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 Well, what a week in comics, first of all. A lot of books to talk about tonight. You guys, Casey is literally stepping up here. While there wasn't a lot of sci-fi, Casey still has a mountain to talk about here. So he is definitely helping out, shouldering some of this tidal wave of comics. It was a big week. It was a crazy week. So
there's actually a couple of non Marvel, DC, or IDW, or even Boom. There's a couple of those that I'm quite excited about. Can't wait to talk about. So those actually might be in my top 3 list later on. So you'll have to check in to find out.
Look at this. We got love from Chad. So love Casey and John. Boom. It's the Rainbow Life Show. That's right.
How much would that say?
How much on One Piece cards? Chad, I don't know the prices off the top of my head, but I can ping you afterwards and let you know. Oh, for the booster box? Yeah. I don't know immediately. It's the other one's labeled. It's on the counter. But I will let you know and send you a price. So cool. Well, we're ready to tackle this tidal wave, this mountain, this thing.
Yep.
All right. Do you want me to go first?
Yes, you can go first. You can start her out.
Well, speaking of Chad, we have Punisher, issue number 8 from Marvel. So this run just continues to delight. One thing we noticed was there has been an outcry for issue 6 of this run. And I believe when I checked on Diamond, it wasn't available for reorder. It might be through our other vendor, but the popularity surrounding that issue is just crazy to me and exciting at the same point. So just kind of, Chad is here, and here's Punisher, first book, boom. So that is coincidence? I think not. I don't know. Up next, we have from Marvel Comics, Miles Morales Spider-Man issue 1. I am in love with this A cover. I think it's very sharp. So definitely exciting times. Spider-Man and X-Men are getting blended together in this new event called Dark Web. So this is issue number 1 for that event that came out. This is the A cover. There are plenty of cover options available for that. We have a demonized variant of Daredevil, issue number 6 hanging out here. Well, bam. Looking crazy. From Sumerian, we have issue 1 of The Firstborns. Kind of a cool looking one. And shout out to the artwork on the back. Always love seeing that detail. From Image Comics, All Against All. This is issue 1 of 5. So if you're looking at trying kind of a shorter run series, give it a whirl. And we got the artwork on the back as well. Can't say no. From the X-Men side of things, we got a couple of offerings here. We have X-Force issue 35. A cover. There was one other cover I believe that we had. And then X-Men Red issue number 9 as well. There were a couple of cover options for this one. And I'm going to tag in Casey here because, like I said, he has his own mountain.
I'm going to do, for my first little segment, I'm going to do my little run of Marvel comics. And to continue on that little X-Men, we have Extreme X-Men number 1, which, is from what I was told, is a team of X-Men that's led by Kitty Pryde. So that's going to be exciting. I might actually enjoy that just because I'm used to the X-Men that's led by Cyclops or even Wolverine at one point in time. So it'll be exciting to see someone else take the mantle other than those two. To continue on that, the variants, which those of you that don't know about this set of books, it's a whole bunch of different Jessica Jones put into one story. How her basically all the different Jessica Joneses, how her life would have been basically if certain things didn't happen or certain choices. And then apparently it's one big mystery around a singular event. I haven't actually read all the books, but I do know a little bit of the outside story, where it's one single event that brought all of these variants of Jessica Jones together. And then my final Marvel book is Thanos Death Notes. And it's issue number 1 of Thanos Death Notes. I'm not too sure on the story. From what I saw, a little bit of me just flipping through it, Tony Stark is either reliving memories by Thanos or or trying to figure out what's in his brain or something like that. And it's quite interesting. And then those of you, this is something I actually learned from another comic book shop that I actually pay attention to. But apparently this issue has the first appearance of Thanos's first love.
Whoa.
And those of you that know that Thanos' love is death, that is not who they're talking about when it comes to Thanos' first love.
What was his first love?
His first love.
Spoiler. Are you going to spoil it?
I can spoil it.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it. Not unless people beg, but I don't think they're going to beg about that.
I mean, Chad wants you to,
But yes, you will meet.
Volleyball? Really?
Yes. So Thanos' first love. Yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it, you guys. I don't know who that is.
That's who it is.
Okay.
But basically, just a roundabout, I actually looked at it a little bit, and it's actually a girl who basically is kind of like that typical, really nice girl, has a big family, and then falls in love with that. Go figure, the bad boy. And so, don't know what happened in the story because I haven't read it yet, but it's really interesting to see that Thanos was actually in love with someone other than death. And so basically this was before he went on his suicidal quest of destroying or eliminating half the universe. So, and that'll end my segment right there of all of my illusions until the next time.
All right.
Back to you, John.
Yes, more with the weather, Jim. From Marvel, we have Predator issue number 5. The final hunt begins until the next story arc from Predator, but you'll never see it coming. Boom. We have Into the Spider-Verse Part 3. This is Spider-Man number 3. For those of you with pull list, by the way, make sure if you are interested in getting this particular book, Spider-Man, with all these reboots that we're seeing, we do need to make sure that we are re-adding it to your pull list. So Amazing Spider-Man is separate from normal Spider-Man, which sounds dumb, but most of the time we'll do it if we know that you're like a big Spider-Man fan. Like, we'll just do it for you. But just make sure, feel free, for those of you with pull list, double check and see which, if you don't have a pull list, super easy to set up and completely complimentary. All we need is first, last, and phone number. An email will get you set up with a pull box with us, and then we need at least 1 or 2 series that you're interested in, and we set them aside for you each month or bi-weekly or whatever the frequency is. Super easy.
And those of you that really can't pick them up right away or week to week, you could always talk to one of the employees, even Manager John himself. You can figure something out on how long between each time you pick up.
Yes.
And those of you that don't live near here, we can mail it to you as well.
We ship.
So,
all right. Continuing on the old Marvel train, we have Thor: The Legacy of Thanos Part 1. Is it though? Because I think that other book is screaming legacy to me. I don't know. This next one I'm super excited about, and we have started kind of doing pick of the week with Casey and I, and so this is mine. I'm so excited about Tiger Division issue number 2. Just new characters mostly. There's a few familiar faces from New Agents of Atlas, but so excited. Issue 1 was a lot of fun, just meeting new characters. I want to see what they're all about and learn. So I'm definitely digging into this one. I might even review it for tonight's A Comic Book Look. I don't know yet. I haven't picked my book. Also from Marvel, we'll do probably 2 or 3 more here. From Marvel, we have Damage Control issue number 5. This cover really jumped out at me because we have a Sentinel on the cover. Whoa. So we'll see about that. We have Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, sharp cover. This is issue number 7, which blows my mind. I remember when this started hitting the shelves with issue 1, and man, time has flown. So it's been a very fast year, especially here at Rainbow. So yeah. And then finally, before I let Casey jump in here, I'm going to do this one. This is Avengers. This is issue number 63 with legacy numbering 763. Got Doom and Captain America hanging out on the cover. So, woo.
All right, so I'm going to take over. I'm going to do 4 books this go around. We're going to do a couple DC and then a couple of randos. Well, they're not so random, but first one we're going to do is Gotham City Year 1, issue number 3. And you got that old style art, all that, and continue the story of Gotham City. Yeah, one of those interesting stories, that's away from Batman, but it talks about Batman. So. Yeah. And then the one that I'm actually really kind of excited to keep going with, it's not in my top 3, probably should be, but from DC Black Label, Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duo, issue number 2.
Boom.
So
such a fun book.
Oh, yes. I love that first issue. I can't wait to read the next one. So figure out everything else. And then next from Boom Studios, we have Magic War of the Fate Part 1 of 5. Ooh. I actually picked up one of the character sheet covers myself just because I'm like, that looks like a cool cover. Don't really need it, but hey, why not, right? It's only money.
God, I'm not excited for my total today. It was such a big day, you guys. It was so crazy at the wall. Like, you should have seen it.
And final book of my little segment here, my little short segment until we get to the next couple. Rick and Morty versus Cthulhu.
I like that this is happening. Yes.
Rick and Morty versus Cthulhu. I had to actually remember how to pronounce that, but it's just like, oh yeah, it's that because But yeah, those of you that are huge fans of Rick and Morty, perfect book for you. And it's issue number 1, I believe, or maybe it's a one shot. Oh no, it says issue number 1. Let's just make sure. At the end, it says Ooh, interesting. Lots of different Rick and Mortys that are coming out. Oh, here we go. Next issue is going to be in January. So, yep, that's issue number 1 of a long series.
Heck yeah.
And those of you that I just thought this was kind of interesting to open it. It's like Rick and Morty, Go to Hell, and Ever After.
Whoa.
So that might be an interesting one for those of you that like Rick and Morty. So, and
back to
John.
Oh yeah. So up next, we actually have the gold medalist for John for the week. This is the one that really jumped out for him, which is Hexware. This is an Image Comics offering. Why sell your soul when you could buy a new one? So,
is that true? Can we do that?
With that, I'm admittedly a little interested in maybe trying this out, so we'll see. I'm just going to set that aside. We'll see what happens.
Is that like a guidebook to getting a new soul?
Maybe. Are you saying I need one?
No, let's talk about me.
Oh, are you soulless?
Maybe.
Guys, whoa. Everyone hit Casey with the heart emoji. For real. I'm just playing. No, do it. From Marvel, we have Secret Invasion issue number 2, kind of warming us up for the upcoming series next year. Yeah. Next year? 2024? 2023.
2023.
Okay. It just feels so far away. What can I say?
It feels so far away, but yet you want to make it apparently even further.
I don't know.
Or we just want to skip 2023 for some odd reason.
I don't know. Issue number 2 from Boom Studios of Behold Behemoth. I got issue 1 of this. I have not read it yet. And I kind of feel like I should be reading this. So I'm going to set that aside too. Remember, I got issue 1 of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Another one that's been really popular at the register. I'm not familiar with this one. It's Only Teenage Wasteland from Dark Horse Comics, issue 1 of 4. Looks like it could be delightful. Yeah. I know Patrick from the shop got this today.
Just looking at the cover, you have kids sitting on top of a gas station while it's on fire. Well, there's a dumpster fire, and it says, yeah. So it's just like, well, and why not just live dangerously?
From Image Comics, we have Noctera. This is the Val Special. This is the cover featuring Spawn, which blows my mind. It makes me so happy. I love these covers so much.
Those of you that are huge fans of Spawns, there are a whole bunch of different series with Spawn on it. There's a Batman and Spawn, a whole bunch of covers.
Poison Ivy.
Yep. And then there's also a couple others that were just kind of interesting, like the God, what was that last one I grabbed?
Undiscovered Country.
No, the one that kind of like looks like Power Rangers, but it's
Radiance.
Yeah, yep.
Red or pink or
something like that. Yeah,
I don't think it was Radiant Black
or Radiant Zero or
something like that. It was
but
one
anyway,
of those, yeah.
just having Spawn on that cover. But yeah, you were right. The Undiscovered Country
Had one too.
had one. So
that blew my mind.
Just having all these different covers
and I don't know why, because it's Image
of Spawn. So
so dumb,
right?
All right. Also from Image, we have issue 2 of American Jesus Revelation. Very popular at the register. On the X-Men train. Oh, and then there it is. It is pink, radiant pink. But up next we have Immortal X-Men. This is issue 9, Mr. Sinister, Guns Out. And then this is not the Spawn cover, apologies, but this is issue number 1. This is radiant pink. It's kind of fun and intriguing to me to see this series coming together, like Radiant Black, Radiant Red.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious to see how it all integrates. I'm going to do this one,
Okay.
and I'll let you hop in. New Mutants, issue number 32. Whoop. Okay. What?
Nothing.
Are you doing all of that?
Yes.
Oh,
Cool.
because I still have like a lot.
I know, but this is all the same book.
Oh, that's fair.
So,
okay.
just because I'm so excited about that one.
You are excited about that.
So starting out with my next little segment, it's going to be another 4-booker, but it looks like it's more than 4 books, but I got 3 different covers of one book for there. But we're going to start out with IDW, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 135. So those of you that have been reading that one, along with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Last Ronin, it's the same studio. So those of you that like this, the little art style, it's a pretty good one to go. And then we got Transformers Best of Windblade for IDW. This Windblade, I'm not too knowledgeable of, but well, she's a Transformer, so she's a part of that universe.
Mm-hmm.
And then also with IDW, we got Sonic the Hedgehog number 55. This is the A cover. I actually thought it was pretty cool. You got all the main characters right there. Sonic, Tails. I don't know why I was going to say Two Tails.
two Tails.
And then apparently Robotic Sonic. And then Dr. Robotnik. Got to have him on there.
Now, before we hit this last one, if there was a Star Wars book that you were excited about, would this book be playing second fiddle to that, or vice versa?
Yeah, probably. But no, anybody can get excited about these guys. Just watching this TV show when I was younger. Having and that kind of brings back that kind of Star Trek nostalgia, because the guy who voiced Commander Riker was in the TV show. But those, with no further ado, the 3 different covers of Gargoyles number 1.
I made a gargoyle face.
And here's
Did I do good?
The B cover. Yes, you did good.
Yes.
And I believe this is John might like this cover just because of the animals on there, because that's a nice art style that we all recognize.
Is it? I need that. Give me that.
Told you you'd like it. So, I don't know if they're actually in the story, but wouldn't that be kind of surprising?
I'm all for
Anyway,
it.
Gargoyles number 1. Such a great show back when I was a little kid, and it'd be just as exciting to read this coming up here when I actually get to it.
Yep. I'm going to be getting that one too.
What do you mean you was excited for Gargoyles? You are excited for Gargoyles, right, Chad?
Yeah, come on, Chad. All right, I'm going to keep rocking and rolling here. Fantastic Four, issue number 2, looking sharp just as much as issue number 1. Captain Marvel, Revenge of the Brood, part 2. So it's kind of fun to see, alien races based from the X-Men kind of impacting other parts of the Marvel universe.
It's just quite interesting to see. Like, you got Spider-Woman,
X-23 hanging out,
Psylocke, Gambit. Gambit's the only dude on there, and it's kind of funny.
We have the latest issue of Alter Ego, and this is kind of just featuring a lot of the old Fantastic Four and Namor literature, some creator interviews in there, and so forth. Always a fun read. From DC, we have Dark Crisis, the one-shot. This is Dark Crisis Warzone. From also, actually, all this is going to be DC, so I'm not going to repeat that statement. We have Batman issue 130. This is the A cover. I actually have to give it up, though, for one of the variant covers featuring the big T-Rex behind Bruce Wayne. I'm all for that. Love it. We have Batman Night Watch issue number 4. Super popular at the till today. Monkey Prince issue number 9. We have The Sword of Azrael issue 5 of 6. So a little limited run there. Still plenty of time to jump on that series if there is interest. The Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing. This is the A cover for issue 3, but you got to give it up for that holiday cover. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
Woo, that's spicy. Yeah. And last but not least, the best comic of the week. Casey wholeheartedly agrees with me on this. Is no, he doesn't. But I tried. It's for me though.
Don't get me wrong, there were a couple of good covers other than
Did
this
you
one.
do your pick of the week?
Not yet.
Oh, I already did mine, so I already put my cards on the table. Poison Ivy issue 7. This is the A cover. I cannot recommend this series enough, you guys. It is so fun, and definitely got to rock it. If you're not rocking it, plenty of time. It's amazing.
And I guess I'll be the one finishing off instead of John. Even though he just
know you
sounded.
had all those. I'm sorry. I should have cut that in half. I thought you had already done those.
Nope.
Worst co-host.
So, be quite interesting because normally this last little segment for me is mostly sci-fi, but I actually went a little different route. There is going to be a little bit of sci-fi because everybody knows there is Star Wars this week. But first one that I'm going to pull out is from Whatnot Publishing.
Ooh.
Quested #1. This seems like an interesting story. I might pick it up myself just because it's like got that nice little fantasy in there of swords and whatnot, and it just the art just seems kind of interesting.
Okay.
Now for the sci-fi part, which is going to be nice, short, and sweet, maybe and yes, it's not my pick of the week. It should be because sci-fi, all that. But we got Hidden Empire #2. This is the A cover. I knew everybody would love the A cover because you got Vader holding a burning flag. God, he just looks so awesome holding that flag.
What is 2.0 talking about in the comments?
The burning tree. That's the one I got. I think that's one of the other covers for Poison Ivy.
Oh, okay.
Now this is my second. So Hidden Empire is third place for me. Second place, just because of the art and just it seems like a really interesting story. It's called Family Time, issue #1. It's from Ablaze. And actually, those of you that wanted to know, here's all the rest of the covers. I've got at least 3 or 4 of them. So
this is also true.
Now, my pick of the week is just a story that I seem to be really excited about. It's a Frank Miller Presents story. I know that's kind of odd coming from the sci-fi guy of our side of the thing. But my pick of the week is going to be Frank Miller's Pandora. Now, from what I saw throughout most of the story is it seems really interesting. You got that real world, fantasy world kind of colliding into one. And also for some odd reason, apparently this artist is really just wanting to do this. Let me see if I can find a good picture of him. But the male character, or what could be the male love interest, is, where is he? Here we go. Right up here in the upper right here. Doesn't that look like Harry Potter to you guys?
Like mixed with Sandman.
Yeah, something like that. So the glasses, the only thing you're missing is the lightning bolt. So, and that's my pick of the week is Frank Miller's Pandora.
Oh, yeah.
So,
all right. Hold up. We got a celebrity sighting here. Taylor is joining us, you guys. Taylor's from our Lincoln, Nebraska store, so many miles away, but still equally awesome and certainly part of Team Rainbow. Yes, we have dual camera action Taylor, and it is amazing, and we had a lot of troubleshooting to do today, but I think we're getting a handle on it, so I'm excited about that. Hi from Vegas. Stop it.
What are you in Vegas for,
Yeah.
And why didn't you take us?
Yeah.
Come on.
Agreed. We should open a Rainbow out there in Vegas. Makes sense. Sioux Falls, Lincoln, Vegas. Can you imagine the site visits? Who wants to go help that store? I do. The whole team. The whole team. Oh, man. Vacation. We don't get those. Come on.
What's this vacation you speak of?
That is the sorcery. Oh, my goodness. All right.
But I guess to sum everything up, plenty to choose from on the wall.
It's
plenty.
crazy.
And
rumor has it next week's supposed to be just as bountiful.
So those of you that are going Christmas shopping, hopefully you did that last month.
Yeah, because now you're shopping for yourself.
But
this is crazy today.
Just as a bit of a sum up, pretty good picks in all the comics, and with sports cards, basically just baseball. Well, even though the season's over, apparently the cards aren't. So, and for the box break that we have, we're closing it tonight here in less than an hour.
Woof.
So those of you who want a spot, come and get it.
Mm-hmm.
So
reminds me, we're gonna have to charge this bad boy.
Yeah, and
that's awesome. All right. Well, we're gonna shut it down, I guess. Unless you had more from your side of the road.
I got nothing.
You guys, in all seriousness, thank you guys so much. The support just towards the shop, getting to see you guys each week. The turnout for Black Friday, amazing.
Yeah.
And at the Lincoln store as well, I heard it went really well. So awesome all around. Yeah, it's going to be a couple of heavy weeks in books. So definitely check us out. If there's things you saw tonight on the show that you have questions on, Facebook, ping us, call us, whatever works. And again, if you're tuning in through Facebook and you know of people that don't have Facebook that would like to tune into content like this, we are also now going to YouTube as well as our Twitter account. So definitely a few more ways to tune in and get connected with us online. We will continue working on our little setup here and everything. So more to come on that. And for those of you in the box break, Casey's going to be making some magic coming up here in less than an hour, choosing the teams. And then on Saturday at 4 p.m., we're going to be cracking open some product, and hopefully there's some good wins for maybe some of the entries.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's all a game of chance, and that's the fun part. So more to come. And also, I just wanted to point out that Trevor 2.0 is our gym leader here, and there might be a possible Pokemon the card game battle coming up. So could be spicy, could be fun. Also, Casey's the dark type gym leader.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. And Casey, you should hit him with the outro with no words. Just jazz hands. All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye, buddy.